Victoria, thank you. Time now for some special guests. Several camps are going on this summer for children during their time away from the books, but one camp is uniting students around the valley who all have one thing in common. They're diabetic.
Deborah Franco and Cassidy Robbins join us this morning to talk about a camp, Strive to Thrive. Welcome, ladies, for waking up with us this early. And Deborah is actually the president and co-founder of the South Texas Juvenile Diabetes Association. Tell the community a little bit about what you guys do and how many children are actually affected by diabetes here.
Well, we're an organization that started close to 4 years ago, and we were started by parents of children with diabetes just to help other families here in the Rio Grande Valley that are affected by the disease. And unfortunately, it's a disease that affects many kids here in the Rio Grande Valley. We see about close to 3,500 kids that are affected by type 2 diabetes and about 1,750 kids that are affected by type 1 diabetes. And Rio Grande Valley, we say from Laredo to Brownsville, so it's a large area, but a lot of children.
Well, tell us a little bit about this camp. Cassidy, you go to the camp?
Yes, sir.
What are some of the things that you do there that you like about the camp?
I actually get to meet a lot of people that have diabetes, and I can communicate more with them, so I don't feel alone, and I get a lot of help.
Well, yeah, and you yourself, you suffer from type 1 diabetes, so you're 11 years old. Tell us, how that is, dealing with that.
Well, sometimes I say it's a little easy, and sometimes I say it's just like I can put it on the side, which basically I can do anything. It's just I have to just a couple little precautions and here and there, and that's it. So
I'm sure having that support is also great, to deal with something like that.
And Deborah, for those out there that don't know, what is the difference between type 1 and type 2 diabetes?
Type 2 diabetes is what most of us understand as adult diabetes. Children were not considered to be type 2 diabetic, so juvenile diabetes was only considered type 1 diabetes. But with the changes in our lifestyle and the sedentary lifestyle that our kids have and too much technology out there, not enough playing outside, we do see a lot of kids that struggle with obesity, and one of the effects of obesity is type 2 diabetes. Type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune disease, much like cancer or leukemia. The kids don't do anything to cause it, and there is no cure to date. So these kids are insulin dependent and live their lives with machines or injections.
And tell us a little bit about the camp you have going on. This weekend there is Camp Freedom, but also in July there's still spots open for Strive to Thrive, which is, of course, you said, a camp that helps children who have diabetes. So tell us a little bit about that.
It's a week-long day camp taking place on July 20th through the 24th in conjunction with the Valley Nature Center. So the kids are going to get to take advantage of some outdoor activities and get to get excited and enthusiastic about even holding reptiles and doing some fun things that probably wouldn't do on an average day. It's a very safe environment. We have a medical staff that makes sure that the kids are safe and have no issues with diabetes or anything else of that nature. Dr. Jose David Gomez, he's one of our pediatric endocrinologists. He's our medical director for this camp and is going to make sure that all of our kiddos have a great time in a nice, safe environment.
And like you said, it's happening July 20th to 24th, and still time to register. This is such a great event, especially since, like you said, there's just too many children here in the Valley who suffer from this, so it's good to get that support.
Yes, absolutely. And applications are available on our website at stjda.org. Or you can go to valleynaturecenter.org for applications as well.
Perfect. Thank you so much, ladies, for waking up with us very early.
Appreciate it.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
You're welcome. Our time now, 6:49. Coming up next, Verizon completes a takeover of AOL.
And Google is gunning for Apple Music with a new free streaming music service. Stay with Action 4 Sunrise.